Granny, we are tormented here. Oh well, that one, Parashka. Well, Poroshenko. We call him Parashka, like shit. Well, that Poroshenko said, there is a highway from Krasnodon and Rostov to Lugansk. It's a highway there. So he said that he did not see a single dead body there. But our soldier, well, he is just a boy with a tiny neck. He came to me and said, Granny, so sorry. Why you did not say that he will never see them? We don't do like them, like Ukrainian army. We don't leave them. We bury our dead by ourselves. We don't let them to be packed by crows or let dogs to tear their bodies. So we care. We won't let crows to peck out their eyes. Men, young men were risking their lives. Young men from Krasny Luch put at risk their lives. I witnessed as they were transporting bodies by a trailer, bodies which were laying in the woods for 20 days, because Banderi didn't let us to bury our people. Yes, they refuse to bury their own dead people and don't let us. One monk, I know, young man, my friend, he performed burial services in Izvarina, in Novosvetlovka and Lugansk earlier. They were paratroopers in Lugansk. Correspondent: Granny, how do you do? You are no longer receiving pension? Granny: No, I don't. Correspondent: How do you survive then? Granny: Oh well, I'm searching through the trash cans. Correspondent: Do you live alone? Granny: Yes, my daughter passed away about 40 days ago from starving. We are starving and dying here. Didn't you know that? Correspondent: Well, I knew. I came here just a week ago. I didn't really see much. Granny: Well, you will see. Pretty soon only dogs will survive here. Correspondent: How old was your daughter? Granny: My daughter was almost 50. She was my oldest. Correspondent: How did she eat then? Granny: I was bringing her whatever I could find, but she was sick. She could not eat anymore. She needed decent food. She had stomach problem. Correspondent: And how do you feed yourself? Do you go to that public charity eatery? Granny: Yes, I do. Only because of this eatery we survive. Man: This eatery? Nothing was here before. We asked Commandant to help people. He went to different local businessmen and asked for food. We went to the countryside, asked for at least half a liter of milk from each farm, went to the fish farm, asked for fish. Correspondent: So, you're going 3 times a day to eat there? Granny: Whenever I can. It's pretty far for me. Correspondent: Do you have anything at home? Tea, for example? Granny: But how I can make tea? They turned off power. Man: Like after the war, turned off all power. Correspondent: Granny, where do you live? Granny: Here, just next building, the brick one. Well, how do I live? I have a lot of coats. I put them on a couch and I sleep like that. Correspondent: Well, coats is good, but what about power? Do you have light? Granny: I have cold water. Everybody wondered, how do I have it? Because I'm at the central plumbing system. Neighbors say, if I would not be at the central, I wouldn't have any water and I would have to go outside to toilet. We people are not friendly sometimes. Sometimes we are very jealous to each other. Yeah, my toilet at the central plumbing system. That's why it's impossible to disconnect my water. Granny: Oh, thank God. At least you are Russian. I wish you would save us all. Correspondent: Are you Russian? Didn't you say that you are from Kaliningrad? Were you born there? Granny. No, not at all. Correspondent. Oh, I misunderstood. I am from Leningrad. Granny. Oh, from Leningrad. Kaliningrad is a little. Correspondent. Yes, it's a little bit further. Correspondent. Yes, I'm from Leningrad. Now it's St. Petersburg. Granny. How do you survive in our conditions? Correspondent. I am okay. Do you know, I was at your cultural center. There was a festival, Muse of Novorossiya. I was invited to participate with my poetry. Granny. Oh, really? Correspondent. I wrote a poem about Donbass, the current situation, about the war in Donbass. I am myself originally from Donbass, just from Donetsk region. Granny. Oh, it's just nearby. Correspondent. Yeah, it just happened that I was able to come here. Granny. Oh, thank you. At least you can see everything with your own eyes. Yes, you did not see any dead bodies here. Now we don't have them lying around. We remove them. Not us, but our young boys. They are very brave. Yes, we have dead people, but our boys remove them right away, and they say no one will see them laying around. Correspondent. What's your name? Granny. Babushka Shura. Correspondent. Babushka Shura, I want to read to you a small my poem. Granny. Oh yes, please. Correspondent. Donbass will never be defeated by the evil forces. From ashes it will rebirth again. Our land, I know, will survive. There will be happiness and love. Granny. Oh, thank you. At least you are one of us. You are our people. Correspondent. Of course, we are your people. Granny. I consider you our people, not those, not Banderas. I don't like them, and I don't want to talk to them. Correspondent. Please, just wait a second. Granny. Please, have it. Granny. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Oh, don't worry, please. I'm not sick. Correspondent. I'm not afraid. Granny, I'm very, very clean. Correspondent. But I'm not afraid. Whatever grivna I had left, at least maybe for tea, you can use little by little. It's all I have left. And don't you feel cold in your coat? Do you need any warm clothing? Scarf? Man, you're welcome to the commandant office, and we can give you whatever you need. Granny. Well, but where's the commandant office? Man. Next to the militia station, on the fourth floor. Granny. Oh, yes, I know. Correspondent. Do you need extra coat? We can bring it to you. Granny. It's okay. I can go myself. I go to the eatery anyhow, so I can go there and ask. Correspondent. We brought some warm clothing there for you. Granny, I will go. Correspondent. Babushka Shura, I wish you to stay healthy. Don't worry. Hope for the best. Granny, I will. And you will never see dead bodies on our streets. We take care of them. I don't do that, but our boys do that. They are very good guys. Correspondent. You are all good people. Best to you. And goodbye. Granny, goodbye. Thank you.